briefly. The first occasion was when he was on the changing table.
He never changed.
Changing from what?
This was 2 years ago. Oh. The second occasion.
Times, do you?
Beg pardon?
You don't subscribe to the New York Times.
Yes, I do. This is a mistake.
Only pretty careful.
The second occasion, he was in his high chair, and food ended up distributed around the kitchen. And on the third occasion, we were in the car, and the automobile accident shouldn't really be discussed. And but I've decided to put the advice aside as well. Although I will publish it later for any who are interested. I think you might be particularly interested. But I'm left in a spot that I think I'd prefer to be in anyway, which is an opportunity to celebrate and appreciate our lives and our many, many blessings. And that Sam and Amy have found each other and committed themselves to one another today is certainly one of those blessings, most especially for them, but also, I think, for all of us. From the first time I saw them with one another, it seemed to me quite clear that there was a little more afoot than just dating. And in a somewhat slow and quiet way, that wasn't that slow or quiet, actually, come to think of it, they've grown closer and more bonded to each other. And today, they've made their bond permanent. And we're here in an incredibly beautiful setting where we can appreciate their union and also the beauty and elegance of this natural world. And as you can see, the theme of this wedding, thanks to Amy, is the chicken. Have you picked up on this?
What are you looking for?
Thinking of this, and as a companion to my remarks, I've brought along 2 eggs, really to remind us of nature's wonders, which are occasionally edible.
You realize there are like glasses of wine everywhere. I know this is hard boiled.
As I think as a parent, eggs can break. Or not. These are hard boiled. People often refer to the perfection of nature like the perfect shape of the egg. But nature is not perfect. Eggs can break or not. Nor need your marriage be perfect. It will not be. It might be elegant and beautiful and have all the wonderful simplicity of eggs, or it may be occasionally a mess on the kitchen floor. What nature does have, in remarkable abundance, is resilience. And when things fall out of their equilibrium, you can always find ways to reestablish it. I wish this for you at the outset of your lives together. Do not aspire to perfection. Do not despair when you cannot achieve it. Aspire to sustain a harmonious equilibrium. Notice attentively when it begins to fail and courageously attend to it. This is something you can only do together and celebrate together. Of course, the egg is also a symbol of birth, of beginnings, of fresh opportunities. In fact, they are the astounding vessels of new life. So I've brought them as gifts to wish for you all the enormous joy and triumph of having a family. Nothing in the end means more than having children to carry on in the world. No love can ever match in depth of significance the primordial meeting, the love we feel, that Mom and I feel for you and for Lee. I'm already beginning to feel it for my grandchildren, who I assume are little eggs. Just guessing about this.
No pressure. No.
I have a responsibility to mention it.
You promised.
Pressure.
I have two more gifts to give you in addition to a toast and eggs. And one, of course, is bacon. I don't know what
I can get behind this.
I don't know what the bacon symbolizes, but I didn't want to shortchange you on this.
Wow. Is that yours?
The second, however, is this balance.
Please don't throw that.
Sam's proud of you and nobody's like.
Sure, take the bacon.
Weigh the bacon. Okay.
In addition to resilience, I hope this balance will remind you daily of the importance of balance in your lives together. It represents, at least to me, and I hope it will to you, the appreciation that every single thing you do in your marriage will affect the person on the other end of the balance you share. Marriage is forever a balancing act. Sustain a clear awareness that your every act will affect your partner in some way. Consider compassionately that every day, every act in your life is affecting another person. Maintaining this balance will give your life together a power and confidence which builds strength over time. Finally, and in closing, I was going to read from the prophet, as is required at every wedding.
And so you are, I hope.
Tonight I've decided to simply give you the prophet for you to read to each other. I do love you both, and I welcome your union as husband and wife and as a part of our family. And I realize that I actually did end up giving you advice. I hope you'll forgive me. But congratulations, enjoy.